What evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
Once again, we bring you the thrilling adventures of the Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcibly to old and young alike that crime does not pay. As the income tax paying deadline closes in on us, we are acutely conscious of the fact that it costs a lot to live in this, the best nation on earth. But it may not be much comfort. But it is an important fact that it costs an awful lot to risk life. And this is a useless cost. The National Safety Council points out that accidents every year cost Americans $5 billion to $7 billion. And this shocking financial cost of accidents takes no account of the value of all the lives sacrificed needlessly, for that is beyond the price. For the high cost of living, we do get some pretty good things. For the high cost of risking life, we get tears, trouble, and pain. And that's a bad buy. Now, The Shadow.
The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret. The hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margo Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible shadow belongs. Today's drama, The Ring of Mahlalayee. Having finished a business transaction in the Caribbean, Lamont Cranston, with Margo, broke the long return trip with a sightseeing stopover at the tiny palm-studded island of Pale. Now, some 24 hours later, they're about to board the plane that will carry them back to the States. As the motors start, Margo turns and looks back at the sunny island.
Place is lovely, isn't it, Lamont? Lovely to look at, that is.
Yes, Margo. Like so many dangerous things, lovely to look at.
Seems impossible what's happened here in such a peaceful spot. Remember how it looked when we arrived? White sand, the palm trees, Madam Jolan's picturesque little hotel on the rise beyond the beach.
Yes, quite enchanting.
Lamont, I know very well what happened at the end, but I still don't understand how the whole horrible business with Timkins and Madam Jolan started.
Well, Timkins was a beachcomber, Margo. Used to spend most of his waking hours mooching drinks from Madam Jolan, as you know. One day, the day we arrived at Pau, as a matter of fact, Timkins came to the hotel to make Madam Jolan a business proposition. He wanted to trade her free drinks for a customer, a lodger for the night.
And a very unusual lodger he is, Madam Jolan. What's his business, Timkins? The kind of trade you like, Madam Jolan. Where did you come by him? Started on the beach. Up he steps, baggage in hand, and asks me where a man could take his ease without attracting too much attention. Uh-huh. He has reason for avoiding attention then, Timkins, huh? His name is Cosson, as he made himself known to me. And the reason for his shyness is his trade. What is his trade? Smuggler. Uh-huh. Loaded, Madam Jolan. Loaded with stolen goods. Uh-huh. Pour yourself a drink, Timkins. 1,000 thanks. He asked me about the rates. What's your lowest figure, Madam Jolan? How much is his loot worth? About $250,000. Mm-hmm. Not a bad price for a night's lodging. Finish your drink, then bring him up to number 12. I'll have my native boy, Pamka, waiting to make him comfortable. This way, Mr. Costin. Your room's number 12. All set and all arranged.
Oh, you are most too kind.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't dare of it. Not another word. Ah, Madam J.
Oh, you are the proprietress?
Yes. Won't you step in, Mr. Costin? I'm happy to have you here. The name is Jolan.
Oh, most grateful.
He's happy to have you, too. And his name is Pamka.
Whose name?
The oversized native boy with a machete in his hand, standing right behind you.
What?
All yours, Pamka.
No. Shimsh. Allah, Shimsh. Allah.
Rich man, yeah?
No.
Rich man, yeah?
No.
Rich man, yeah?
No.
That's done it. Grab the machete, Timkins.
Enough, Pemka boy.
He's dead, huh?
Never be deader.
Mahlalayee, come take rich man's soul away.
Quick now. We want no trouble, lads. Timkins, clean that machete.
Yes, madam.
And you, Pamka, take his body out.
Yes, madam. Where I put him, huh?
Where do you think?
In the swamp across the roadway.
Good. No find him there, nobody. No find him there.
Now then, we'll sort the man's baggage. Here we are.
Oh, will you look? Ah, what a dream.
You will know, if anything, with that $250,000, Timkins. This is the best stuff. Only the finest.
Diamonds. Real emeralds set in platinum.
There'll be plenty and some to spare for the three of us.
There'll be more than... 3 of us? You and me? Who's 3?
Pamka.
Pamka?
You didn't want the blood on your hands, and no more me.
But you're not serious about giving that stupid native a third cut, Madam Jolan?
I don't want to mess with him, knowing all he does. Have him mad at us. And there's the shore patrol to deal with.
Ah, they're docs, dumb as docs, these natives.
But I tell you,
Leave it to me. I'll handle him.
How?
Look, we'll give him one of the rings.
One of them.
One. And what's more, this one.
Why, that's the cheapest of the lot. It's a hunk of brass, Timkins.
Let it be. I won't force it on him. I'll make him choose it.
How, man? How?
I'll make up a tale for him. These natives are fools, madam. I'll tell him it's a ring that has power over Mahlalayee, the dwarf god.
Be careful, Timkins. Be careful monkeying with Mahlalayee. He's sacred to him.
He's a pile of either nonsense.
So he is, but just the same, he's sacred to them.
Trust me, I'll handle it.
He's not going to believe you without some proof.
We'll give him a little proof. We'll let him take a wish from Mahlalayee, and whatever it is, we'll get it for him.
Whatever it is.
At these prices, Madam J, I'd arrange anything. Pamka?
Yeah? You took care of the good Mr. Costin, Pamka?
The rich Mr. Costin, Pamka?
Yeah. Pamka, take care. In swamp we go, no one find him now.
Good.
Now we cut up monies, huh? 3-way.
Pamka.
Yeah.
Suppose I told you there was something on this swag, especially for you. One thing for you alone.
What is thing?
A ring, Pamka. A ring that has power over Mahlalayee.
Mahlalayee?
Exactly. Put your finger on it, give it a twist, and Mahlalayee delivers as quick as a wink.
I did not hear tell yet of such a ring.
Well, now you hear and now you see it. If I can persuade Madam J to give you the break, would you like it and place your share of the loot? Would you, boy?
If I try it and it works, yes.
And you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Here.
Yeah.
Put it on.
All right.
Now then, twist it and say, Mahlalayee, do doesn't so. And Mahlalayee will do as sure as you walk anything you say.
Will ring kill for me?
Kill? Of course, anything. Anything your heart desires.
I wish...
Oh, it's got to be out loud.
Oh, out loud then. Mahlalayee, you know police fellow who was bad to Pamka, who whipped Pamka. Break me neck of that police fellow, Captain Huber, Mahlalayee. Mahlalayee, break me the neck of Captain Huber. Madam Jolan, Mr. Timkins.
Here he comes, all smiles.
What is it, Pamka?
The ring. Give me ring. I take it now. I take
You
it.
believe me then, huh, boy?
To see is to believe. Yeah. This morning I go to his office. There, he sits dead. And how is he dead? His neck is broken.
You don't say. Neck.
Captain Hoover's broken, twisted, snapped like the leg of a trapped jackal.
Just as you wished last night. So it was done this morning, eh, Pumpka?
Just as I wished.
So? You want this ring now, Pumpka?
Yeah.
Instead of your cut of the loot?
Yeah.
The deal is closed. Here. Take it and good luck to you.
Now, it's mine. Mine. Mahlalayee is great. Mahlalayee is great. Mahlalayee is great.
Mr. Timkins. Yes, madam? You're an indispensable man, you are. Well, generous of you, considering... Generous of me? After all you've done. I've done? Well, I know you said you'd arrange anything for the sum involved. But I thought you'd stop shy of murder. Madam? But you didn't. Like the brave soul you are, you went through with it. I went through with what? With breaking Yuba's neck. Me? I broke Yuba's neck. But didn't you? I thought you did it. Timkins. Look, please. I'm a man not easy on my nerves. Now, don't excite me. Don't play with me. You're teasing, aren't you? You killed the captain. I didn't. Holy mercy, you mean it. So help me. But then who did it? Who did? Yesterday, Pamka twisted that ring and wished him dead of a broken neck. Today, his neck's broken. Who did this thing? Who granted this wish? Could it be that the heathen dwarf god is great? What's that? The lobby door. Customers? This is a hotel. But at a time like this, we don't want anybody here just now. Don't you think I know it? Leave it to me. Yes?
Morning. We've just arrived in Powell. My name is Lamont Cranston. This is Margo Lane.
No room.
We'll only be here till...
No room.
We'll be glad to pay anything you consider reasonable.
I'd consider it reasonable to listen to what I tell you. No room. Filled up. No room.
Lucky the cab waited for us, isn't it, Lamont?
Yes, Margot. That's something of a beast, that lady.
Well, if she didn't have any room.
Well, still, there's a nicer way to say it.
Did not have to say it all.
What's that?
The driver. What did you say?
She not have to tell you it's no room.
Why not?
Because it's room. Jolan Hotel, big place.
Well, if there are lots of guests.
No guess. Nobody there tall except Madam J. Man named Timkins, she keep round. One servant, maybe two.
Then what was the big idea?
Nobody know much about Madam J idea.
I have a feeling they wouldn't like it if they did. Driver, you turn around here. I want to go back and see if she couldn't possibly squeeze us in somehow.
Lamont, there are other hotels in Pau. Why force ourselves into that particular one?
I don't know, Margo. Maybe I like the view.
Who is that?
That's Pamka. Timkins and Madam Jolan.
What you want?
We want to talk to you, boy. We have something to show you.
All right. I open. There. Now, what you want to show me?
Yes. Stand by, Pamka.
Why, gone?
I just didn't want you to get skittish while you're taking charge of the ring, fella.
No.
There we are. What's your capital, Madam J? Never fear.
Why, rob me? Why you take ring?
You'll see, boy.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh, you know, twist the ring to kill me. You know, twist the ring to kill Pamka.
Get back there. You have the key, madam? Yes. Good, come on.
Wait.
My best regards to the dwarf, laddie.
Mr. Timkins, leave me out. Madam G, listen to me, I'll be good. Pamka, be good.
It's done already, Pamka. The ring is twisted and the wish is made.
No, please, no. Please, no, kill... Who broke window? Who stand outside like bird on sill?
Mahlalayee. The ring has called me, Pamka.
No.
I am come for you.
Cannot be Mahlalayee, cannot be. Dwarf is God.
The ring has called me.
Please, Mahlalayee.
Me.
return to the shadow in just a moment.
What's that child in your home going to grow up to be? A doctor, a lawyer, an artist, a builder? But no matter what he does for a living, you want to be sure he's just a good citizen. You'll give your child the best education you can afford. You'll stand by through years of study or training for his chosen field. But what about the rest of it? This business of being a good citizen. It takes years of preparation to enter a profession. Does becoming a good citizen just happen? Of course not. That, too, takes training. Training in the most formative years of a person's life. The years he spends with the people who influence him most. His mother and father. Yes, the training ground for Americanism is the American home. Education for citizenship should start before kindergarten. As Mark Twain said, a little of citizenship ought to be taught at the mother's knee in the nursery. Citizenship is what makes a republic. Monarchies can get along without it. But how do you teach the child these principles? By living them. Respect your child's individuality, and he will respect others. Set your child an example by being the best citizen you possibly can be yourself. Remember, a successful home is the keynote to a successful democracy. And now, the shadow.
Madam Jolan and Timkins, the beachcomber, heard the screams of the luckless Pamka from inside room 12. When the violence subsided, they cautiously opened the door to find the native sprawled on the floor, his neck broken. Timkins efficiently took charge, ordering Madam Jolan to scrub the carpet while he lugged Pamka's corpse across the roadway to the swamp. For a few moments, silence reigned in the sinister hotel. And then, Margo and Lamont had returned and were knocking on the lobby door.
They must hear us.
Miss, they're all dead, Margo.
No, I think this door's off the ledge.
Off the... Yes, you're right, it is.
Should we just walk in this way?
It's the only way I know of. Come on, Margo. Madam Jolan. Madam Jolan.
You don't suppose it's deserted?
Possibility. You hear that?
Yes. Maybe it's only a bird on the roof.
And again, maybe not.
Where are you going?
Upstairs to investigate.
Lamont, I wouldn't.
You aren't. You stay here, and at the first sign of trouble, make for the door.
All right. Be careful.
Don't worry.
Strange place. Telling us there's no room and the hotel is obviously empty. There's here on the floor. What? Lamont!
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, Madam Jolan.
You're the girl who was here before with the gentleman, aren't you?
Yes.
And where is he?
Well, he's...
I had to turn you down before, I remember, but the situation's changed now. I can accommodate you.
You can?
Yes. 12's empty. There was a man there, but he isn't there anymore. Follow me. I said follow me.
Well,
You want a room, don't you?
I don't know.
You don't know? What are you doing in my hotel?
Well, of course I want a room. What am I talking about? Of course I do.
Then, as I said before, follow me. Number 12. One of Maddest. After you.
I don't have to examine
After you. I want you to see it. I'm proud of 12. New carpeting, new curtains.
Yes,
Modern washstand, a view of the harbor, and a good, thick, double-locked door. Make yourself at home in there.
Madam Jolan! Madam Jolan, open this door!
Who's that? Timkins!
Madam Jolan. Front door was open downstairs.
I know. We've got a guest. Did you stow the body?
In the swamp. Who's he?
That girl who came before. Lane's the name, I think.
And a man friend?
I think he's about somewhere.
And that settles it.
Settles
I'm
what?
taking my share of the loot and getting out. This is getting too hot for Timkins.
Oh, no.
What do you mean now?
I mean you're not going nowheres. You couldn't leave an old woman in a spot like this, Timkins.
Leave an old woman's easiest. Nothing she can do to stop me.
You're not a very bright boy, Timkins.
No?
No, you're forgetting something. You're forgetting what I've got on my finger.
A ring.
Yes, the ring, Timkins. The ring that I twisted for Pamka. The ring that I now twist for you.
No, stop it.
Too late, Mr. T. It's done.
Then I'm leaving all the quicker.
For where? Someplace that Mahlalayee can't find you?
Yes. Goodbye.
Happy landing, Mr. Timkins. Oh, and will you look who's coming down the hall?
Madam J.
Oh, do you turn to me for help now, Timkins, to a frail old lady?
The ring has called. Timkins, now you die.
No.
He's headed down the hall. Get him. Out for him.
Timkins, you die. You die.
What happened?
Who is it?
My name is Cranston.
Oh, yes. Here.
What happened here?
Mahlalayee. Dwarf God. He's done for me.
Dwarf God.
I can't explain it all. No time. I ran to the top of the last flight of stairs. I ducked into this room. I tried to close that door there. But, quick as a bow in. Oh, I can't fight it against a guard. It was a woman. An old woman. She should pay for this.
Madam Jolan?
Yes. My enemy and yours.
Mine. How mine?
Miss Lane, the girl.
Yes, what about her?
She's got her locked up. She's next.
Locked up where? Where is she?
Somewhere. In a hotel. I don't know.
Now, get back upstairs.
Back to Miss Lane, Madam Jolan.
Who's that? Whose voice was that?
This is the shadow, Madam Jolan.
Shadow. Where are you?
Not in the dark corners of this cellar where you're looking, Madam Jolan. I'm right here beside you.
What do you want?
Information about where you've hidden Miss Lane, about the dwarf god, Mahlalayee, and about the ruthless murders that have been committed in your hotel.
Yes. Yes, there have been murders. Mahlalayee, the dwarf god, did it. He killed Pamka and then Timkins.
You expect me to believe that a dwarf god walks this island, Madam Jolan?
You can believe what you want, Shadow. But I know what the girl believes.
The girl?
Miss Lane. She believes in the dwarf god. Because right now, Mahlalayee is in the room with her.
What?
I rubbed the ring, Shadow, and Mahlalayee is about to crack her lovely neck.
Let me out! Let me out! Madam Jolan! Lamont! Oh. No use. Nobody can hear me.
I still
Oh. Who's that? Oh. Something sitting on the windowsill. What is it?
is Mahlalayee.
Go away, whatever you are. Go away.
Ring has called. Ring has called me.
Ring? What ring?
Ring has called Mahlalayee. Dwarf God found.
Dwarf God. Oh, no.
Has called Mahlalayee to take your life.
Get away from me. Get away.
To take your life.
Not this life, Mahlalayee.
What's that?
Oh, Shadow.
Get away from that girl.
Oh, Shadow, what is it? What is it?
It's no god, you can be sure of that. Isn't that right, Madam Jolan? Come in and confess your crimes, old woman. Come in, I said.
What's he doing here?
He, Mahlalayee, the dwarf god, he's here at your bidding, Madam Jolan, here to take another life for you.
That's not true.
But he didn't materialize miraculously out of the unknown. He was brought up here by you from where you'd kept him hidden since his escape from the penal colony.
Penal colony?
Yes. Timkins thought he was tricking the native Pamka with the ring of Mahlalayee, didn't he, Madam Jolan?
But you went the beachcomber one better. You made his trick come true by producing a real Mahlalayee, a murder dwarf in the person of this poor freak here, an escaped convict from the penal colony at Gualo. You've been hiding in the cellar of this hotel against the time when you'd need his services.
No.
Yes. At your order, he killed Captain Huber, then Pomka, then Timkins. Until, had he finished off Cranston and Miss Lane, you'd have been in full possession of the loot you killed the Levantine smuggler to get.
It's a lie. I tried to keep the dwarf from killing. I hate bloodshed. I'm a respectable woman. The dwarf, he's a maniac. He kills for pleasure. I couldn't control him.
Don't be lying, swine.
Shut up. You'll kill her.
Drop it. Drop that guard. Now you're going back where you belong.
No.
When the police learn the whole story of the ring of Mahlalayee, I think you'll have company. Your dear friend, Madam Jolan, will personally accompany you back to the penal colony at Gualo.
All passengers aboard, please.
Goodbye, Margo.
All passengers aboard.
So we say goodbye to Paul. So beautiful and so full of death.
It's pretty wicked from all we saw. Do you know, Margo, an old legend tells us that the dwarf god Mahlalayee, ages ago, made Powell the most beautiful island in the world. But he inhabited it only with the wickedest people. Mahlalayee himself, you see, was a god of evil.
Here is the way you can make spring 1949 a time of hope for millions of hungry children and families overseas. You can sow the seeds of peace and happiness through CARE, the cooperative for American remittances to Europe. CARE is now sending seeds to Europe, seeds so that hungry Europeans can raise their own food. These CARE seed packages are ready for the spring planting time and will grow hundreds of pounds of vegetables. Thousands of people abroad are hungry and cold through no fault of their own. Many have no land and still depend on your CARE food package. Send your orders to Non-Profit CARE, 50 Broad Street, New York, New York. Remember, to help people to help themselves, send a CARE seed package. Again, the shadow.
This story is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. All names and places are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Listen again next week, same time, same station, when the shadow will again demonstrate that
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows.
Next week, same time, same station, we bring you another strange and thrilling adventure in the Shadow's daring battle against the forces of evil. The part of Lamont Cranston was played by Bette Morrison, Margo by Grace Matthews. This program came to you from New York. Stay tuned now for Quick as a Flash. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.